Good afternoon or evening from Main Street, USA in Disneyland, Walt's original park, and still a very, very special place. Even more so now because we are literally just hours away from the official start of the 70th anniversary celebration, which is all about just celebrating happy. If there was ever a celebration that was very much in the Choose the Good WDW Radio family wheelhouse, I think this is it. It might not make sense to you when you see Celebrate Happy, but when you come into the park, you absolutely, totally, 100% get it. Thank you very much for being here. I am Lou Mongello, as I hope you know already. Or if this is your first time here, thank you very much for joining us and the WDW Radio family and community. Tag and invite a friend to come along and watch with us. Tonight, I have no plan. My only plan is for you and I, just the two of us, is to walk right down the middle of Main Street, USA, and just take a simple nickel tour, a little walking tour of Disneyland. I will go where you want to go. I will take you to see what you want to see. If I have to, I will eat what you want me to eat because I am a giver. And if it's your first time watching, thank you very much for being here. Please let me know where you are watching from, and whether if this is your first time or your 100th, please let me know, have you been to Disney? You don't want to see me wait, you want to see this. Wait a second. This is what makes this place so special. Wait. Have you ever been to Disneyland before? And I'm going to try and show you some of the cool things that you can do and see as part of the 70th. Tomorrow is the official opening of Walt Disney, A Magical Life. I know I sort of contradicted myself when I shared my video explaining my thoughts and feelings about it, and also telling you, don't listen to my thoughts and feelings, you need to come and see it for yourself. I believe that to be true, but I also have, I think it is a wonderful show. I think it is a wonderful figure. I think Walt and his family, who said they are, will be very proud, and I think it's something that you have to come and see on your own. But like, this is the stuff. This is it, man. This is what makes this place special. If you're ever having a bad day or a bad whatever, just go to Mouse Fan Travel and book a trip to Disneyland, because I promise it will make things better for you. Here, actually, let me show you while we're standing here. Not just this tribute to the Sherman Brothers, but this is one of the cool activations as part of the 70th anniversary. If you have or would like to purchase a Magic Band Plus, there are a number of these activations. Hi, Tilly. There are a number of these activations throughout the park. And when you do, womp womp. Well, normally a ticket pops out. She's out of tickets, I guess. It's all right, Tilly. We'll be back. Normally a ticket would pop out, but there's other activations around the park. We'll make sure we hit those while we are out and about. Let me just pull off to the side here so I can see your comments as they come in. And if there's something special that you want to see while we're here, please let me know. Kyle says, I missed the Penny Arcade. I have actually been here. So again, because of and thanks to you. First of all, how's the audio? Second of all, because of and thanks to you, we finished our WDW Radio Adventure, our first WDW Radio Adventures by Disney on Thursday. I went to Imagineering on Friday. I shared I think it's the exclusive interview with Zsolt Hormé, who is fascinating. He is the Hungarian Joe Rody, is the only way I can describe him. I'm gonna have a lot more to share from that. Then I was able to stay over the weekend. I gathered I have a lot of content that I'm going to share, podcasts, videos, reels, etc. over the next few days and weeks. I was able to see Walt yesterday, the audio animatronic, and then I was invited to stay for, let's just say, the 70th, and leave it at that. I'll be up very, very early tomorrow morning, or tonight. I might not go to sleep. Might just stay up and do my thing in the middle of the night, and then at some point just hop on a plane and take the red eye home. I am just going to, so when you come to Magic Kingdom or to Disneyland, obviously you come down Main Street USA, but where do you go first? Do you do it correctly and go left? Or do you go right? What is your direction of choice? Well, like, where do you head first when you come into Disneyland? Unless I'm going somewhere specific, I always go left. I just sort of feel it's a natural progression and tour and storytelling opportunity for me. It really has nothing to do with food, or does it? And it says, show us the castle. And let's go say hi to Walt first, because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. And if anybody did see any of the videos, whether it was mine or somebody else's, and totality, understand the incredible technology that has to be put inside of that little space, which is Walt's head, the advancements of it, but more importantly, what the show represents, what the show is about, what Walt represents, and why that show is there. I promise you, I promise you, when you come and you see it in person, you will have a much different opinion. Kyle, I am wearing a mic. Is it better or worse without it? Because I can happily take it out if it's not. I nerded out over the weekend in terms of shooting videos and sharing some stories that, and some details that maybe you have not ever heard before about Disneyland, because like what I do for Walt Disney World and Cruise Line, and I want to really enhance your enjoyment and appreciation. I drank a lot of coffee over the last few days. I inadvertently ended up starting this quest for the best um, cold brew coffee. Today I had a really good one. Like, it was an accidental find over at Smoke Jumpers in DCA. The last couple of days I've really just been finding spots to work in the park with my laptop, which I just dropped off in a locker. Somebody please remind me to pick it up on the way out. Oh God, there's a really good snack I should show you too. There are some amazing 70th anniversary snacks and special items, food items, drinks of the alcoholic Becky beverage kind and non. And although I say I'm not a sweets guy, Disneyland may be converting me. Some parts are a little scratchy. So, but right here at the Tropical Hideaway, they have not one, not two. They have a bunch of different flavors of Dole Whip, but they have a strawberry matcha Dole Whip, which is incredible. We may have to go back and get one later. They also, it's not on the you order from the app. It's not on the menu, but they have like bao buns and lumpia there too. Hidden gem, hidden gem, hidden feel. Wow, there's a lot of people here today. This is actually the most crowded I've seen this the entire time that I've been here. Holy smokes. I think tomorrow is going to be a fascinating day in terms of crowds. Sam Funk, the Bengal barbecue, I did partake in the other day because it is a must do. Wait, let's take you to. Look, there's nobody here. I don't get it. I'll take you to one of the other spots. For a first time visit to Disneyland, do you think splurging on a VIP tour would be worth it? You know what, Kyle? I think a VIP tour can be worth it, but I will tell you, I think that there's something about coming here and just exploring on your own. I think that you don't even need a map. Just go and explore. Let your sort of, impulses take you where you want to go. Let yourself make mistakes if you want to sort of call them mistakes, rather than having it curated for you or skipping like you should go through the queue. You should see all the different queues, um, because I think the queues is where the stories and the attractions really begin, especially something like here. By the way, I have something. I have the coolest Easter egg that I promise you have never heard of. What's going on, man? Look at this. You never know what's going on. Wait a second. You never know who you might see at Disneyland.
Hey guys,
Introduce yourself.
Right. King George is here, baby.
He is the king. Listen, if there was an award for the nicest person in Disneyland, this is the guy who would win it. You are like always here. You are always. I'm gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
You always send me like birthday cards and Christmas cards with like stickers and drawings in it.
Yeah.
You are the coolest guy on the planet, man. You having fun?
Yeah.
You oh yeah, get a selfie. Wait. There you go. Here, let's turn this around. What a nice surprise running into you. How cool. I was just showing them the cool little activation here for the 70th. You take your little magic band. And then you get a ticket that they're all different depending on the type of pass you have. Each ticket is different. I think this is the coolest free thing. You don't need to buy anything other than just having a magic band. And these are sort of not so subtly hidden throughout the parks. And I just think it is the coolest little freebie giveaway. And there's all kinds of, you can figure out what 55, 71 is. A lot of little cool details, boat crashes. Just so you know, there's a lot of people, Josh, in the clubhouse that are saying hi to you. Everybody knows Joshua Smith. They are all very happy. See, it's like running into a celebrity at Disneyland. All right, brother. It's good seeing you. Have a great day. Enjoy the 70th tomorrow.
I will.
All right, buddy. Good seeing you. He's like the nicest person. So thoughtful. Now you guys got me thinking about barbecue, by the way. Do you also know who and where the little man of, it's not me, who and where the little man of Disneyland is? Don't Google it. I love this attraction so much. Is Indy, oh, they're not doing single rider. Is Indiana Jones a top 3 Disneyland attraction? Are you in or are you out? Man, there's a lot of people here. Of Disneyland. And if you don't know who he is, stay tuned because I'll have a little video about him coming soon-ish. When's the last time you've been to the treehouse? I don't know that I've been since it's returned to the Swiss Family Treehouse. Should we go? Vitamon, I know of the Ron Dominguez tree. That may or may not make it into a video as well. Jeff says he is in on being a top 3. Out, Randy says Space Mountain Pirates and the Haunted Mansion. Maybe we should do this later where it's not quite as hot. Yeah, this is without question the most crowded I've seen this the entire time that I've been here. I walked on Pirates yesterday. What's today? Today's Wednesday. I walked on Monday evening. There was literally nobody, and there was like empty rows in our boat. Oh yeah, this is Yeah, the crowds are here for the 70th tomorrow. I love the little back alleys and side streets of New Orleans Square. And I love that there's a direct connection to Walt, not just because he helped sort of design and curate it, but Walt vacationed and visited in New Orleans. Yeah, man. Let me show you. Let me show you Becky's favorite attraction. Oh, she'd be so upset. There's actually children standing in front of it. But there it is. It's Becky's favorite door, Becky's favorite attraction, Becky's favorite bar, Becky's favorite, etc., etc., etc. Here are one of the activation stations for the key, which I actually had. I finished it. I actually finished my key. Yes, I have video of all of it, so you can see exactly what happens as you do all the different activations, and then what happens at in sort of the entrance area when you do your final key. Sorry, go ahead. Who doesn't love bubbles? Becky, but other than that, who doesn't love bubbles? Becky, I will. I'm not actually. I'm not going to bring my key. There are plenty. I know that the first week they were sold out, but there are keys aplenty. They are very easily purchasable in the Emporium and a number of other shops throughout the parks. So they are. Yeah, you can definitely find them, even if they're not necessarily on display somewhere. If you ask, they definitely have them in stock. And I love it. I know some people say, well, it's a $59, piece. It was a lot of fun to find all the locations, hear all the different music, watch the things activate. It's a great little scavenger hunt and quest that you can go on and really help sort of gamify the experience here. I think whether you are a kid or kid at heart, it's a lot of fun. And then you have a cool collectible, and then you get a mystery pin at the end. So I'll have a full video about that and my pin as well. Have you ever eaten at Tiana's Palace? And if so, why do you think it's one of the best restaurants at Disneyland? What? In case you haven't seen, this is the relatively newly extended Haunted Mansion queue. Which, if the line wasn't so long, I would take you on. More importantly, what you need to do when you come to Disneyland is walk past the Haunted Mansion, walk to the Hungry Bear, and get the honey cold brew coffee. It is so blanking delicious. It might not sound that way to Tom Sawyer Island the other day for a while. I don't remember the last time I was at Tom Sawyer Island here. Have you ever ridden on the sailing ship Columbia or gone to Tom? First of all, Tom Sawyer Island here is wild, man. The passageways are so narrow, so narrow. It's why they could never touch it, because if they do anything to it, they would have to bring it up to code, which would obviously get rid of all the very, very, very tight spaces. So I think it's going to, and hopefully always, remain just as it is. Becky, I would do the canoe. If it was a little colder or maybe a little later in the day, I would do the canoe. I don't know how I would be live from the canoe without not being able to paddle. But just, I mean, I love this view. I love the sound of the Tom Sawyer raft. I mean, look, and there's nobody on it. Like, there's nobody, it's wild. There's nobody waiting to go on the raft here and go across to the island. And then you'll see the Mark Twain is off in the distance. Becky says, do the canoe. Becky, I think we should do the canoe. I think during the ABD in 2 weeks, we should get a group of us to do the canoe. Listen, canoeing is fun. It's even better together. We will take over a WDW Radio canoe, and we will canoe together. It was a canoodle, but that's weird. Yeah, we will canoe together. What's your favorite land in Disneyland? What is your favorite land in Disneyland, and why? Lou do canoe. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do canoe and be live at the same time because I would need both hands to paddle. But just take this in. Hopefully, you can still hear it even with the mic on. The live New Orleans jazz music in the background. Yeah, this is what it's about. Thanks, Walt. I've been here for the past couple of days, um, and over the weekend, I was really just I had somebody here helping me. We were just capturing a ridiculous amount of content from morning until night. In the last 2 days, I've really just made camp at different locations here in Disneyland, and then today I was over at DCA from early this morning. You know, it's funny. I don't do it a lot from the parks at home. I should, but it was so nice to do it here. I just love the environment and the background sounds and the background music. Excuse me. I also love the chimichangas. And I am both sad and embarrassed to admit, maybe I'll fix this tonight, I have not had a cozy cone. I didn't have a cozy cone on the ABD. I haven't had a cozy cone over the weekend, and I haven't had a cozy cone yesterday or today. Although I've eaten very, very well. The food at Disneyland. No, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna post this as an in and out later on. The food at Disneyland is better than Walt Disney World. Are you in or are you out? Becky, I did get a chimichanga after you left. Like I'm not a crazy person. I mean, I am a crazy person, but I had to get a chimichanga. I had a little solo chimichanga right there. I cried a silent tear that you weren't there to share with me. I worked in the Golden Horseshoe yesterday. I felt a little bit of like Walt and Wally inspiration while I was in there. I also found one of the few plugs, like power outlets for my laptop. And I gotta go this way because I gotta tell you something, man. Yes, the churros are better here. There's a lot of stuff that's better here. But I think I posted it today. One of the best things I've eaten at Disneyland, I didn't even know existed until I walked right by it. The fried tamale walking taco. I might get it again today. The fried tamale walking taco at Rancho del Zocalo is amazeballs. I sat right there where that lady is. She's in my seat. I sat right there where that lady is, and I just had, I mean, I recorded it so you saw it, but it was delicious. I think don't sleep on Rancho del Zocalo. Oh, Tina, I haven't had a Little Red Wagon corn dog either. How have I been here for like a week and I've had neither of the things I'm supposed to eat? Too soon? Too soon, Walt Disney World? Becca, we have to remember to like bring cash when we come, so we can do some of like the cash. And then, oh wait, let me take it to the other activation. Hold on. I hate calling them activations. It sounds so corporate, but that's really what they are. And not all of them dispense a ticket or something, but this one has not one, not two, but three. Count them, three different activations and tickets. Little magic band like vibrates, and you heard all aboard. And then you get this ticket. You get a second Golden Horseshoe review ticket from here. And then when you do the third activation, you get a Mark Twain. So you end up with three different tickets from this single location. Again, they're completely free. There's great little details back there. I really hope they bring something like this to Walt Disney World because they're a huge guest satisfier, and I love being able to take away not just a physical souvenir and memento and reminder, but that they are unique to where you get them from. There's also an activation in Fantasyland, which I'll show you. There's ones in Tomorrowland and Toontown. Again, not all of them disperse something. The one in Tomorrowland, it's okay. There's like three different things, but they only just make sounds. But let me take you over to the somewhat hidden, out of the way Fantasyland location. Who am I kidding? I just want to walk by Rancho del Zocalo, tell it how much I love its fried tamale walking taco. Those three girls all had shirts that say "best swimmer ever." I think there's a misinterpretation of the word best. Plus, Rancho, when you eat here, your food comes like on actual plates with actual silverware. It's Fairy Tale Treasures and the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. By the way, all right, as long as we're doing this, let's just do this. I think if you don't have kids or if you're not a character person, you may not come into this fantasy fair section of the park, but you should for no other reason than this right here, Maurice's Treats. Not just for the cheesy garlic pretzel bread, but the cream cheese and blueberry filled Danish is amazing. You get one or both of those with a Boysen apple freeze, or better yet, the mocha nitro cold brew coffee, which maybe came in like third. They also have the cookie croissant. It's okay, but this right here, this is a magical, special little place. Walt will be very proud of this location specifically. All right, let me show you the Fantasyland activation. By the way, there's such cool little details and remnants of what. Anybody know what used to be? What this section used to be of the park? As I stare directly into the sun, and burn my retina. Anybody know what that section of the park used to be? Because there's a really cool hidden tribute there that may or may not appear in an upcoming video. Hey man, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Sorry. Becky's favorite squeaky shoes on children. Excuse me, man.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't. That's so fun. They had a Remy one. No way! Yeah.
It's a warm day today, by the way. Becky, definitely yes to that thing we were talking about earlier. So this is the Fantasyland Magic Band Plus activation. As you see, there are 5 different ones. Cody says deciding on family spring break to Disneyland or Disney Magic 5-day cruise.
Come on, everybody.
Is there one that your family has never done before? I don't want to interrupt other people's experience here.
I think only one will go at a time. I think that's why. Yes, one of them will go at a time. You're going that way?
Ladies first. So those are just really cute. So I did see Middleman says, yes, it's where the Carnation Plaza Gardens used to be. And wait, my girlfriend Lisa Welchel used to sing. Yes, I had a crush on Lisa Welchel up until about 3 days ago. She was on The Facts of Life. And it's the only time, this is an embarrassing story, but who cares? It's the only time I've ever written to a celebrity, and I'm still waiting for the response. She never wrote back. It's fine. I've gotten over it. Almost. Yeah, this is wild, man. I walked on Snow White the other day. Like I didn't walk on Snow White. I walked onto Snow White. Peter Pan the other day was 15 minutes. I walked on Toad. Sorry. Walked on Pinocchio. Wow. Line out is out the door to Pinocchio. Tomorrow's going to be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs here. Red Rose Tavern has, which one was this? The Red Rose Tavern tiramisu. The Red Rose Tavern had a really good cold brew coffee as well, which I can totally use right about now. What's one, if we were to ride an attraction, if we can find one that doesn't have too long of a line, what attraction would you like to ride together live? I think I know what it's going to end up being.
I think the line is like 45 minutes.
Yeah, Toad's got a long line. Becky's having convulsions. Look, Becky, it's your favorite. The line for Pirates was massive earlier when we walked by, so Pirates might not happen. Right now, I'm playing the dodging the stroller attraction. Tomorrow, both in Walt Disney World as well as in Disneyland, you know that Small World is going to have a change, or should I say, in addition to it, that the lost third verse from the Sherman Brothers is being added to the attraction on both coasts tomorrow in honor of Disneyland's 70th anniversary. So if you're in World, God, that popcorn smells good. I'm definitely going to do that early tomorrow. I may go live tomorrow, by the way, possibly at a ridiculous early hour of the morning. So please turn on notifications. Again, on the WDW Radio page, I can't go live directly into the clubhouse, as I'm sure you know by now. So unless and until somebody shares it in there, make sure you turn on notifications on the actual page itself or on YouTube, wherever you prefer to watch. So Karen, I was here. I've been here for almost a week, and the park has been empty. Like very, very, very low waits. Today is the busiest I've seen it, even over the weekend. Like I thought about riding the subs, but I can see from here how long the sub line is. If someone would tell me someone is live, I could share it. Becky, this may come as a newsflash to you, but for the past 2020, let's see, 2007, for the past 18 years, I have been live every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. If I need to remind you, you texted me and told me about going live. The monorail has been running. I haven't seen it today, but it has been running while I've been here. I don't remember the last time I rode. Becky, we have to during the ABD, we have to ride the monorail too. I haven't been on the monorail in ages. Oh, I don't know what time I'm going live, or if I know that there's stuff I can't go live from and stuff that I think I can go live from. Jimmo, you the man, brother. I appreciate you. Did I ask this already? What is your favorite land in Disneyland? Like, if you could come and visit and only spend time in one land, which would it be? And then tell me why. What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here? It was a 5-minute wait for the subs the other day. I should have taken it when I had the chance. Bless you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, as long as we're all the way back here, I'll show you the Magic Band Plus activation. If I can get to it. It's a little anticlimactic, I will admit, especially after getting a ticket for other ones. And I know exactly what we're going to ride and where. Hannah Bird. Hi, Shannon and I both say hello. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. What is my favorite land? Oh, I knew someone was going to ask me that. God, perfect timing. Oh, look at this. We got the train and the monorail and the Autopia and all my friends. Like, oh, it's a good day today. No Lily Bell today. Kyle, there is something still special about Main Street USA. I also really, really like Adventureland. Well, I have a favorite. If I was to answer my own question, I think Adventureland, as I think it out loud, might have the best combination of attractions, food, experiences, snacks, shopping, dining. So there you go. Maybe I'm just answering my own question. Let's go. Sorry. I love seeing and hearing like the sounds, the questions, and the laughter of little kids here. As my kids are much, much older, it makes me happy and a little sad at the same time. Jerry, I agree. Jerry, man, it's good to see you here. It's a nice way to relax on a Wednesday evening. Yeah, I agree, man. I'm happy I'm able to do this with friends. And here we go. We're adding water to the engine. That's why we're still holding for a minute.
I believe we're cool by engine 3 today. And engine is our oldest one, built back in 1896. The third one acquired here in Park. Tomorrow, July 17th, will mark the 70th birthday for engines 1 and 2. Engine 2 is the one Walt Disney worked on himself.
So Brian says last week the seats were sideways. So different trains. So there are, depending on the time of day and how busy, there's usually anywhere from 2 to 3 different locomotives um, on the tracks all at one time, and different cars do have different seating arrangements. Some of them are forwards, some of them are forwards and backwards, and then some also sit sideways. Yesterday, I took the train from Main Street to New Orleans Square. I was in one of the ones that sat, they're sort of tiered sideways, so you look out in only a single direction during your entire visit. There is something wonderfully comforting about the sound of that train whistle. I don't know why. Hannah, I can tell you what a park day on the ABD is like, but because we are about to embark on an ABD in 2 weeks, and there are people here on it, I don't want to spoil too much. They are full of lots and lots and lots of unexpected surprises. And for that reason, I will tell you privately if you want. But every ABD is different, and thanks to Becky and Mouse Fan Travel, ours, because we do buyouts for just the WDW Radio family, they are extra special, and we get to do things on our ABDs that other people do not, including on our last Adventures by Disney just last week. We did a lot of things that they have never, ever done before. Kitty cats.
That was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs.
Want to know what's crazy? There were more dinosaurs, and that was a much better experience than Jurassic Park Rebirth. I'm just saying.
If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. For those of you staying with us, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
I say we keep on going. Kenneth, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I love being able to experience Hollywood and Disneyland and Southern California with you. And the river cruise, and the cruise, all the other things that we've been able to do together. What is that? Line for? I don't know what that line in downtown Disney is for, just outside the park, but it is massive. We just missed the monorail. The population plan was always meant to represent the number of guests who had visited Disneyland. I'm sure that number is much higher at this point. Kyle, good seeing you, man. Thanks for being here. And I think you used the two. I'm still trying to figure out what that line of people is out there for.
Okay, we're gonna leave you there then.
I'm not having FOMO. I do not want or need to stand in a super long line. There must be some sort of, I don't know if there's no hard ticket event tonight. Nick says, listen to today's episode of the podcast. Thank you very much. It was a great opportunity to be able to talk to Zolt and, I know there's an easy joke here, but I could have talked to him for hours just about his work. He is a fascinating, smart, talented. And we chatted for a little while after. Very, 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 very smart man.
Inside the train at all times. And supervise your children, keeping them away from the train openings. Our next stop is New Orleans.
If they served food on the train, I'd probably never.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Nick, you're gonna love Hong Kong Disneyland. Mystic Manor is gonna ruin all other manors for you.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Moving on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
Here we are at New Orleans.
Brian, yeah, it's I think it is referred somewhat interchangeably as the Magic Kingdom of Disneyland, as well as it is Disneyland Park, but it has been referred to as Magic Kingdom. I thought the same thing too the first time I heard it, because normally Magic Kingdom is just restricted to the Magic Kingdoms, but I think to help have consistency across the parks, they refer to this as the Magic Kingdom of Disneyland. God, I'm so close to the Hungry Bear. I can almost taste that honey cold brew. I should have just stayed. I should have just stayed next week. Between this and the ABD, the second ABD. The important question, and this is where I need your help, because I'm all over the place on this one. Where should I go, and what should I get specifically for dinner tonight? I'm going to stay in Disneyland Park. Where should I go, and what should I get? I have a couple of ideas. I'm leaning towards one, but give me your suggestions. Where do I go? Becky, I would have, if it wasn't for the other thing that I got to go home for, in a heartbeat. I absolutely would have. So, Tina, that's where I'm leaning, right? Becky, I will wait for you to have a cozy cone. How's that? But I also haven't had a corn dog from the Little Red Wagon. That's where I was leaning. Plus, I'm going to be here tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
Monte Cristo doesn't sound bad either.
How do you usually especially like since I have the whole I'm just saying this month up until August.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños.
We're now entering the bayou, home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Take a steam reading and party Princess Tiana is flowing, where the welcome is warm, the music is hot, and the company is sweet as honey. Wow.
Oh my God, the Connie Cold Brew is right here.
Jigger, Louis the alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures.
Oh, this is good, right?
It's right there.
As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the Rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
I don't know. It was such
The Gully Walker.
There is a revered Indian shaman sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these trails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west to this great frontier. course, some of those dreams, yeah, the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild. Downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of pier, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings and step carefully from the train.
Oh, true to a tavern and your tiramisu cold brew coffee. Hannah, it was completely accidental. I don't know how it got started, but I think I tried one and was like, huh, I think this is like mini review worthy. And next thing I knew, I was on this cold brew quest. And I think I've had almost all of the specialty cold brews.
Is it all in front of the castle?
I think tomorrow before I leave, I have to get that honey cold brew just one last time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm normally a tea guy, so
Are you supposed to have permission? Oh, did you like you have your wedding, is it part closed or is it part open? Oh my gosh.
Deborah, it's the honey. Definitely the honey one. I did one more this morning, but I have to edit and put together at Smoke Jumpers in DCA, which was like a little surprise bonus. Chauncey friend, long time no see, my friend. Hope you and your wife are doing well. What I love about California, it's been warm today, but it's just starting to get cool, and then it gets really cool at night, even when it's super hot during the day.
The train is done boarding. We are vomiting down a red light. Once the red light almost turns green, there will be other lights at Tomorrowland Station. At this time, just remain seated and we know where exit is. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I looked to see, I did not see the Lily Bell. I bet you I'll be on the track tomorrow. The private caboose. Is Roger Rabbit a must-do or must-do once attraction? Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin is a must-do, or must-do only once attraction. Ooh, 2 votes for must-do once. No vote for Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, I think
Never ridden it. What in the what?
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, then forget I said it.
Becky tries to avoid Toontown, like Toontown's like purgatory for Becky. It's filled with little kids and little kid rides.
Next stop is Tomorrowland Station.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
You can go to Matterhorn.
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and starships, submarines and astroplanes, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail and us are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astro blasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
Oh, we gotta wait for it to stop.
If we were to get off where we started from, I would take you through to Tomorrowland, and we will end at my dining destination. Sorry. Okay. Ready? Space Mountain in Disneyland is better than Space Mountain in Walt Disney World. Are you in or are you out? Space Mountain in Disneyland is better than Space Mountain in Walt Disney World. How are you?
Were you guys in the market for a button today?
No, just looking, thank you.
Have you guys seen our 70th sticker?
What? I have not. I would love to, thank you. Thanks very much, Rocky. Have a good day. You too. Look at this. We got stickers. I'm like a little kid, I know. I like stickers. Free stickers, free cards. If I could snag a free corn dog, it would be a heck of a day.
Why are these babies?
I almost said, just to make you lose your marbles, I almost said Space Mountain in Walt Disney World is better than Space Mountain in Disneyland. And but I was afraid you wouldn't get the intent of the game, which is just say in and out. You'd be like, Lou Mangello's lost his mind. I'm unsubscribing and never listening again. Here's a question for you, which I didn't realize I was going to ask. If you listen to the podcast, which I hope that you do, one, do you listen to every episode, or do you only listen to ones that sound interesting to you? What's up, dog? And if you do listen, like, do you listen the day that it comes out? Do you listen just whenever you feel like it? Do you listen to put yourself to sleep? Do you listen to every episode? And if so, or even if not, when do you listen? Plaza Inn, by the way, has an amazing breakfast buffet. So when you book your trip through Mouse Fan Travel, be sure to tell your travel advisor that you would like him or her to book you a reservation at the Plaza Inn. And this, my friends, is where our journey comes to what is about to be a very delicious and hi. How are you? Now I'm really happy I let you go first. You'll be like, that guy is a jerk. Thank you very much for joining me live and taking a grand circle tour, not just on the train, but a walking tour of Disneyland. This has been so much fun. I mean, at least for me, hopefully for you too. This has been one of the best parts of the last few days that I've been here. So thank you very much for sharing and spending it with me. Hope you enjoyed a little distraction from whatever you're doing and wherever you may be. Again, stay tuned tomorrow. First of all, I have a lot more to share from the last few days, from our Adventures by Disney, from Imagineering, from here in Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, and a few other things as well. And then tomorrow I'll be sharing more content from the actual 70th anniversary, possibly at different times of the day and night. So turn on notifications on the page and on Instagram. I might actually go live on Instagram tomorrow, but I'll definitely be sharing primarily on my Instagram stories and reels. So if you're not following me there, please, I don't even like the word following. If we're not friends on Instagram, let's connect over there as well. If there's ever anything I can do for you, please let me know. If there's ever anything that Mouse Fan Travel can do for you, like get you to Disneyland and California Adventure, or a cruise, or anywhere on the planet, go visit them over at mousefantravel.com. Tell them Lou sent you. It's not going to do anything, but you can tell them anyway. Anyway, I love and appreciate you, and I'm so grateful for you. I would not be here if it wasn't for you, and I mean that sincerely. So thank you very much for the gift of your friendship. It means more than you know, and I hope that you have an amazing day or night. Bye. I'm very excited, by the way. These no-calorie corn dogs are going to be amazing. How do you eat your corn dog? Mustard, ketchup, both, plain? How do you eat your corn dog? Okay, I'm just making sure they're okay before our trip next week. Debbie Anderson, you got it right. I'll be downing on a garbage can tonight and thinking of you guys. Appreciate you.